Guyana's vice president says the government is engaging with 5 potential investors establishing an oil refinery. Last year, during the state visit to the Dominican Republic, President Refinery and host President Luis Abinader signed a memorandum of understanding to address consideration of the Dominican Republic setting up a refinery in Guyana. Vice President Barrett Jagdios says that having the refinery is still a possibility, but there has been some disagreement discussing the nitty-gritty of it.
We've been having discussions with a number of people who have expressed interest. So that group was narrowed down to about 5, and they included also the MOU from the DR, right? So the 5 included the DR group that was part of the MOU. But when you get to discuss more granular issues, you start experiencing some divergence from the parameters we established at the beginning. People want to change those parameters. They say, we can't stick with those parameters. So if you change the parameters, you often change the nature of the project. And 2, then you're wondering whether it would be fair to the other people.
Jagdeo said the government has some things to consider, and it's exploring all options to ensure the investment is one that is economically viable, sustainable, and will bring added benefits to the country.
It's not like a project, something that we're just going to do on a whim. We're looking at every option and all the studies, the numbers, etc. Because often it's the numbers that ultimately will influence the decision. These things have to be viable in the long run and good for our country in the long run. Because an investment of that nature is a 30, 40 years investment. So you got to think of it through carefully.